So special bonus edition, it's a bonus of Hello from Mars this week because Britney was in court today. And this was a big deal because there was a potential where the conservatorship could have been ended. But instead, what has happened is dad has been suspended from said conservatorship. So I've been seeing a lot of people posting, Britney's free. She's not free, guys. She's not.
I'm starting to believe she will never be free.
Well, she is free of dad at the moment. And that honestly is probably the most important thing. That's what she was kind of hoping for, I think, here today.
Has she posted?
I don't know if she's posted, but we've also talked about my Wi-Fi down in the basement.
I'm not even on
honestly, the Wi-Fi upstairs is still also just as shitty, to be honest. Even though I have updated. Oh, do you have access?
I think I might. Oh, I can't spell though.
So since the last time, since the episode that was actually released on Tuesday, we did have a lot that had happened. First of all, Britney's engaged.
Didn't that happen like
the day that we recorded the episode?
Didn't we record it and like that
an
night,
hour later?
I took a screenshot and I was like, "Are you effing kidding me?"
Seriously, because it was just like, "Are you kidding me?" Like of all the things, because
she hasn't posted.
And then she had left Instagram.
And then came back.
And she came back like 2 days later because she just couldn't stay away. And then I feel like there's been maybe a couple other things, but they almost don't matter at this point because the big thing is that dad is off the conservatorship. He's suspended.
But he's not.
He's suspended.
Out of the woods.
Right. Was that supposed to be a Taylor Swift
it
reference?
But you thought it was
Britney?
Wrong one, sir.
Close enough.
A long day.
Close enough. So yeah, but he has to hand over the books and stuff.
He does.
So this is actually what you were kind of alluding to in the episode that we released.
Right. They're going through the books. And there was something else that I thought they said they were doing. He has to turn over his books and something else. But what I was saying to you upstairs that you guys don't know about, was something that I read. So, I read an article today.
Do you like how fancy I am? I've got a wine glass with a McDonald's straw. You know why? Because I feel like Britney would accept this. This is me celebrating that she's free from dad for the moment.
This has nothing to do with Britney, by the way, what I'm going to say next. I think this is the first time in podcast history where you are drinking alcohol and I am drinking water.
I've been drinking water all damn day.
In my $200 Starbucks cup.
You're kidding, right?
Well, if you reload a gift card and use the gift card on the app, you get 2 stars for every dollar. And so after you get 400 stars, then you can get like a free cup. So for $200, I got this spiffy little number.
That cost a lot more than my McDonald's straw. Go back to what you were saying about the books and stuff.
Saying something. No, I was saying that I read that they were saying how they wanted him taken off of the conservatorship because he has no previous prior experience to running a conservatorship. It's been 13 motherfucking years, and this is the point we're going to make today.
You don't say. He has no experience in this?
Is his camp? Is his camp saying that so that when he hands over the books, they're like, "Oh,
he didn't know.
He wasn't qualified."
So the documentary that the New York Times released, the newest one that's on Netflix right now, I did go and I watched it earlier. And one of the things that they were saying, Felicia's a part of it. She's so adorable, and she wants to talk about things, but she's like, "Oh no, I don't want to be a part of that drama," and I don't blame her. I love Felicia.
Is she still under an NDA?
I don't think she is, but she just doesn't want to get dragged in and dragged through the mud. That's the problem. But they were saying, I don't. But they were saying about dad is that how could he possibly be, in charge of Britney's estate when he could barely focus on his own?
Was he an alcoholic? Am I making this up?
I think he may have been, but also like he financially wasn't exactly doing well on his own.
He wasn't doing anything with those kids either until they became famous.
That was Even then, he really wasn't a part of their lives. It was Lynn and Felicia. That's what Felicia was kind of talking about. It was always that like mom and Felicia, and that was about it. Like even like Jamie Lynn would be around a little bit, the brother would be around a little bit, but dad was nowhere to be found until this all like the conservatorship stuff started.
How old is Jamie Lynn?
I don't know, 20 something, 30.
Like what's the age gap? Do we know?
Again, I can't Google anything because my Wi-Fi.
I will attempt to Google.
Shit.
But I wanted to know because like clearly he was around.
Well,
in
some capacity, but I mean, what's this? It's father suspended. It's the same stuff.
There was a bear sighting.
So
Uh-huh.
what we will say is dad's suspended. So somebody else has been put in place to oversee the conservatorship in the interim, which this person is going to be until the end of 2021 as of right now. But Britney's next date in court is going to be on November 12th. And that is to end potentially the conservatorship itself. So what did you find what you were looking
10 years.
for?
There's
a
10
10-year
years.
difference.
So that's
So Britney, when Britney was in the spotlight initially, Jamie Lynn was 6.
yes, because
So
yeah. Hold up.
flies are all over the place
Get
because
off
there's
me.
actually a bunch of shit around the
I
corner
don't think
because
that's
the
a
cat's
fly. I
litter
think it
box.
was like one of those June beetles.
So the guy who's been put in place of the conservatorship to oversee it, I don't know that he's been a big part of anything like prior to this.
I didn't hear his
But-
name at all in any of the Britney news until you told me his name,
Well,
and I go, who's he?
Yes, but this article is from a few days ago. As
Huh.
that he could have been put in place for the conservatorship. His name is John Zabel, which I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that properly. But this article from HollywoodLife.com is saying 5 things to know about Britney Spears' potential new conservator replacing dad. And these things that we should know. Well, number 1, John owns his own company. I don't know why that's important, but apparently it is.
How big is the company? What does it do?
CBS
okay, I'm Googling
films.
here.
I don't know. But then 2, he's also a licensed CPA. If you're wondering what that stands for, certified public announcement. No, accountant. Excuse me. Announcement. It's been a long day. And guess what I do for a living? Announcements.
How do you spell John?
John.
I tried that.
Okay. Well,
Z-O-B.
3 on this list. He used to be an auditor. I don't know if that's important, but it must be. 4, he was the senior VP of Sony Pictures Entertainment. So,
The
I mean,
auditor thing is kind of a big deal because if he's got to go back through everything
ooh,
that
that is
Jamie
important, actually. Yeah, you're right.
did for the past 13 years,
He's
and
gonna find some
he's
shit.
gonna find shit.
He's gonna find some
Did
shit.
he audit for the IRS?
I don't know.
perhaps?
And then the big 5, I love this one. This is my favorite fact that's on this list of 5. He will have big responsibilities if he becomes Britney's conservator. You don't say.
I wasn't expecting that
You
at
don't
all.
say.
That's shocking
That's
to me.
an awful list. Anyway, it's an awful list, but that is the list, and that is John Zabel. Zabel?
I don't know. I can't even find his name.
Zabel.
How do you spell it?
John, Zabel.
Oh, Z-A.
There is some celebration going on. Britney's fiance, Sam, he has posted on his story, Free Britney. Congratulations. I realize that's backwards on your screen. I don't really care, but you can see it. That's the important
You
thing.
can see it.
And yeah, I just, want to reiterate that Britney is not actually free. Not yet. So
Britney Spears' father says John Zabel is not qualified for conservatorship. Well, neither were you, sir.
But guess what? A little bit more qualified than daddy. So yeah.
So it was Rosengart requested
Okay,
him.
Good. So, I mean, I think that's kind of the big update as of right now. I don't think Britney has posted anything. I think she's probably
She has not in
celebrating
2
in her
days.
own ways as of right now. But know that they are going to be back in court coming up November 12th. That is the big day. That is the big day where Britney may actually be able to say, I am free, and she's no longer a slave. So
We'll see.
yeah, we will see.
I do not have high hopes.
Have some high hopes, because today is
I
a
thought
big.
today was going to be a decision day, and it was just
You've got to remember, though, the
treat.
reason that this was happening today was not initially to end the conservatorship. It was initially to
You're
get
right.
dad off of it
You're right.
in hopes to lead to getting rid of the conservatorship. So we're in the
I
right
think
direction.
I put my cart in front of my horse.
Are you really going to be starting to say more sayings, because you never get them right, ever?
That
ever.
one was right.
That one was. It took you a second, though.
My other one was on purpose.
I don't think it was.
Everyone, if you say, what did I say?
It's exactly.
I
We're going
said-
to have more episodes of Hello from Mars coming up in 2 weeks' time. I'm going to be doing an episode all about voiceover and how you can kind of get into it. And I mean, that's the big thing that I've been actually doing in the last few months to almost a year, actually. So that episode is going to be coming out 2 weeks. So check out YouTube, check out where all you're streaming your podcast, and yeah, like, subscribe, share it, follow all the clicky things that you do on the internet. And all that good
Not
stuff.
all of them.
Not all of them. Not the ones that happen on OnlyFans. Like that you can save
Unless
that for
we're
your
gonna
private.
make money, then click on.
Have a great night.